Okay, Cyclone Ranger, what do you think about the Hercules C2? Why do you like to fly it so much?
So the C2 is currently the ship with the largest cargo carrying capacity in the game until they come out with the Hull C probably next year. So it's 750, 760, somewhere around there, CU capacity. You can also transport heavy ground vehicles, and it's the only ship that can do that. So it has some pretty good utility.
So 768 or whatever SUs is a lot. How much money can you expect to make out of that kind of? What do you usually run? How much do you make?
Well, you can turn around a titanium load um, for about 60 to 70,000 profit. And if you do it right, you can do about 3 loads an hour. So you could do the math. You can make pretty good money.
How much is the outlay for that much titanium?
So cargo, of course, is one of the riskiest adventures because you're operating on 10-15% profit. So you have to pay to get $60,000 profit on a cargo load. You got to put out, $500,000 sometimes.
Wow.
It used to be a big risk with the 30Ks. They've somewhat solved that now that it puts it, if there's a 30K, it puts the ship into like a last stored place and it keeps the cargo. So it's not as risky as it used to be, but now of course there's more pirates with the increased capacity, user capacity.
Have you had any issues with pirates?
We've had issues with pirates, yes. Not in the C2. Not but not been attacked by pirates in the C2. So that has not happened yet, knock on wood.
Would you jump to the whole C when it comes out, or you think you're going to stay with the Hercules?
Well, they're going to perform different roles, so I'll probably always keep the C2, but I may also want to get a Hull C.
I
Hull
don't know.
C, you're going to be able to hold. Well, I don't know. So I mean, the BMM is coming out too. That's also going to have 2,500 plus SCU. So that and the Hull C are both going to be almost an order of magnitude more carrying capacity than the Hercules.
It seems like the whole C you're limited more just to go to space station, which isn't, I don't know, probably get monotonous after a while. At least when you're flying the Hercules in and out of atmosphere, there's always a little bit of danger of, miscalculating and slamming into the moon or whatever.
Right. Well, and the fact that it could carry a ballista so that you can use it for ground operations, whereas you wouldn't be able to do that with a Hull C, of course.
Correct. Would it take what have you been carrying in your C2 for ground operations?
So we have transported uh, all at one time the ballista, the Centurion, and a Cyclone MT. So that's quite a bit of firepower to bring to like a jump down event.
So I got to ask the question: did you name yourself after the cyclone?
I named myself after the song from the Cyclone Ranger phrase from the dirty Japanese song by the Vapors. So
Dirty
I decided to go
Japanese.
Cyclone Wrangler instead of Cyclone Ranger, just to not be a total trademark ripoff.
There you go. Huh. Do you fly the M2 or the A2 very much, or you pretty much just stick with the C2?
No, I don't know neither of the other ships. I've flown them, but just on a tryout brief basis. I think they were ship of the month one time for subscribers.
Do you see yourself doing more cargo with the C2 a more, ground equipment drop off kind of
It's
thing?
been so far, it's been the vast majority of the use has been for cargo, but we haven't really tried um, using it for ground operations yet. We did, like one run, so Jumptown run so far. So, um, we'll get more opportunities to try that out and see how well it works.
If you would make one change to the C2, what would it be?
I would remove at least one of the doors that leads from the upper deck to the cockpit. There's three doors that you have to run through, all within a few feet of each other, and it's we don't need all three. I think we could remove the middle one and at least and um, save some time trying to get between the two areas of the ship.
I concur with that. The other thing I would like to see changed is maybe the center of gravity adjusted so you don't land on your face all the time. You don't land perfect.
It does tend to teeter a lot when you land.
Cool. Well, that's all I could think of. You guys in the listening to this, write something in the comment if we missed some important thing with the C2. Uh, Otherwise, I guess we'll catch you another time. Thanks for listening.